Yes, I have, yeah.
What's your booking name, please?
Tony White.
Hi Tony, if you can go through, make sure your hand sanitise right in front of you and then go on to your session.
So, once you've checked in for your group exercise session in the sports hall, please make sure that you do not bring any bags with you. You are allowed to bring a water bottle, but there won't be any filling stations available at this time. So make sure you bring a full bottle of water with you. No bags, and I'm afraid at this time no towels are allowed to be brought into any studios. Once you've come into the building, please remember to sanitise your hands. And just recap on the instructions that you need to follow whilst being inside this building. Once you've sanitised your hands and you've read the signage clearly, you need to follow the one-way system into the sports hall to take part in your group exercise session. Please be aware that everything is on 2 metre distance, so make sure and be fully aware of the person that's in front of you. And if you can, please avoid touching any handrails. Don't worry, if you have touched the handrail and you've forgotten, you can always sanitise your hands again because there are plenty around the building. We go to the right hand side of the ramp and we follow up towards the sports hall to go into our group exercise session. If you're doing an equipment based session, all the equipment will be laid out for you, ready for you to use. We turn right into the sports hall, again adhering to the social distancing rules and the measures that we've put in place. Come through the corridor into the sports hall, ready to take part in the class. Before you enter the sports hall, we ask everyone to also sanitise their hands before they go in. So once you come into the sports hall, we'd like you to follow all the signage for 2 metres distance. So it's all a one-way system. So as you come in, there are 16 spaces in this sports hall for group exercise. You go to the furthest point first. So wait for your instructor to call you to the front of the class, ready to take part in your group exercise session. First of all, would you please like to come and fill the squares from my right across to the left, please, one by one. Your instructor will call you in groups of 4. Once the 4 squares are filled, we will then call the next 4 people to take their positions. As you can see, all the equipment has been laid out and it's been cleaned before your arrival. When you've finished your session, we would like you to leave the equipment behind, and then in order from the front, we then ask you to come to the exit here over here. And then please make sure before you leave the building that you also sanitise your hands on the way out as well. If you are in to do another session following on from this, you will need to go to the front of the building again to start to queue up to come in for group exercise.